Dative pronouns in German are super easy. Once you get to know how to use the dative case with indirect objects, using personal pronouns in the dative case with indirect objects is a breeze. Yeah, sure. I'll be the judge of that. For once, Herr Lehrer might actually be right. Last week, I explained what indirect objects are, how to use them, and introduced you to the dative case in German. Today's lesson will expand upon that by showing you the personal pronouns that you need to use in the dative case. If you haven't seen last week's video, I strongly recommend that you start there, as this video already assumes that you know everything that was taught in that video. Link in the description for that. In case you don't know, the pronouns that you see in conjugation charts like this one are called nominative personal pronouns, or subject pronouns. That's because they are used as the subject of the sentence. Just as the nominative case definite articles were used as the baseline for all definite articles in other cases, we'll be using this list of pronouns to start talking about dative case pronouns. When you use a pronoun as an indirect object, you need to use one of the dative pronouns. The one that you choose depends on the noun that you are replacing. For instance, Ich kaufe meinem Vater einen Golfschläger. I am buying my father a golf club. Ich kaufe ihm einen Golfschläger. I am buying him a golf club. I use the masculine pronoun in the dative case, ihm, when I replace the indirect object, meinem Vater. If the noun being replaced is a feminine noun, we use ihr. If it is neuter, we use ihm. And when it's plural, we use ihnen. For example, gibt seiner Schwester eine Blume. He gives his sister a flower. Gibt ihr eine Blume. He gives her a flower. Erzählen Sie dem Mädchen eine Geschichte? Are you telling the girl a story? Erzählen Sie ihm eine Geschichte? Are you telling her a story? Wir schenken unseren Kindern Kleidung. We are giving our children clothing as a gift. Wir schenken ihnen Kleidung. We are giving them clothing as a gift. The cool thing about these pronouns is that they always match the last letter of the article. Since the dative articles have the same endings for definite and indefinite articles, you can always count on the dative article telling you the correct pronoun for the situation. Notice that when I said meinem Vater, I replaced it with ihm. Seiner Schwester with ihr, dem Mädchen with ihm, and unseren Kindern with ihnen. Obviously, you won't always be able to use the third person pronouns for the indirect object. Occasionally, you will need a second person, you, or a first person, I or we, pronoun instead. In those instances, you need to remember which pronouns mean what. The dative me form is mir. The dative version of du, the you singular, is dir. And when ihr, the you plural, is dative, it becomes euch. Gib mir den Dinosaurier! Give me the dinosaur! Ich gebe dir den Dinosaurier nicht. Der ist mein Dinosaurier. I'm not giving you the dinosaur. It's my dinosaur. Gib ihm den Dinosaurier. Give him the dinosaur. Nein, hat schon einen Dinosaurier. No, he's already got a dinosaur. Dann nehme ich euch die Dinos weg. Then I will take the dinosaurs away from you. Now that you know what the personal pronouns are in the dative case, you can make a chart like this one if you're one of those students who likes charts. Ich becomes mich in the accusative and mir in the dative. Du becomes dich in the accusative and dir in the dative. Becomes ihn in the accusative and ihm in the dative. Sie stays sie in the accusative, but becomes ihr in the dative. Es remains es in the accusative, but becomes ihm in the dative. Wir becomes uns in both accusative and dative. Ihr becomes euch in both accusative and dative. The two z's at the bottom of the chart, both they and you, stay z in the accusative case, but they both become ihnen in the dative case. Don't forget to capitalize ihnen when it's being used as the formal you. Now that you know what the pronouns are in the three cases, you can follow the pronouns in the examples as I switch between nominative, accusative, and dative. Ich bin Herr Antrem. Du kannst mich Herr Antrem nennen, bis du mir einen besseren Spitznamen gibst. I am Herr Antrim. You can call me Herr Antrim until you give me a better nickname. Du bist schön. Ich mag dich. Darf ich dir einen Kaffee kaufen? You are beautiful. I like you. Can I buy you a coffee? Das habe ich schon. Er heißt Tim. Meine Großmutter hat ihn gebastelt. Sie hat ihm auch diese Kleidung gebastelt. He is called Tim. My grandmother made him. She also made him these clothes. Barbie hat heute Geburtstag. Ich habe sie heute vor 3 Jahren gekauft. Heute schenke ich ihr ein neues Kleid. Barbie has a birthday today. I bought her 3 years ago today. Today I am giving her a new dress. Das ist mein Pferdchen. Ich führe es in den Pferdestall. Ich gebe ihm Heu. This is my little horse. I lead it into the horse stable. Then I give it hay. Wir sind Dinosaurier. Ein Meteorit hat uns getötet. Menschen haben uns viele Museen gebaut. We are dinosaurs. A meteorite killed us. People built us many museums. Ihr möchtet Deutsch lernen. Ich kenne euch. Deshalb mache ich euch ein paar YouTube-Videos. You would like to learn German. I know you. Therefore, I make you a few YouTube videos. Sie sitzen auf dem Sofa. Der Mann im Fernsehen unterhaltet sie. Ich koche Ihnen Suppe zum Abendessen. They are sitting on the sofa. The man on TV is entertaining them. I am cooking them soup for dinner. Now that you've seen a few examples of how these pronouns are used, you should try it out for yourself in the comments. I want to see what kind of sentences you can come up with for the indirect objects. Try writing 2 versions, one without a dative pronoun and another one with a dative pronoun. If you really want to practice this topic, you can get a worksheet with an answer key from my website germanwithantrim.com. Don't forget to check out the other videos in this series linked over here, or my dative case masterclass linked over here. Das ist alles für heute. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss!